Okay, changing the coolant on the Honda cb500x 2018. First, you have to take off this cover because you can't get to the radiator filler. Remove this cover. Corroded, huh? Bad rubber. Okay, now it's this bolt right here, this middle one, on the pump, water pump. Remove this. Drain the radiator. It's only supposed to be 1.4 liters. This is a 2-liter container, so it's sticky. Now I'm going to remove the thermostat. So the whole purpose of this is because I had a leak on my thermostat. I can't get the thermostat housing out, so I had to remove this bolt here. And this bolt comes out, and there's a spacer here underneath to pull out the thermostat housing and the thermostat. Now notice that the thermostat is somewhat offset. You see it, and that will only fit in one way. So when it fits in here, it will only fit that way. It won't fit upside down. The surfaces, make sure they're nice and clean. We noticed also that the O-ring has one larger lip than the smaller lip in the rubber piece, okay? And judging by the actual old one, it looks like the larger lip is on this side. It's also sort of degraded, if you could see the rubber here. Maybe that's why it was leaking. It's kind of degraded over here a little bit. You can see how it's got degraded. So, sealing surface is actually, you can see it, slightly degraded. You can see it. So when I put the new O-ring on, the large lip's going to be on the top, and the small lip is going to be on the bottom of the new thermostat. So putting the new seal on here. New seal on the new thermostat here. Like I said, the large lip's going to be on this side, And the small lip's going to be on that side as per what we saw over there. It was similar type. It looks similar. Make sure it's all the way on here. Nice and snug. There it's on. And now making sure we put this back in the way it came out. Everything's clean. No RTV, no grease. So again, it only goes in one way, so you don't have a choice. Thermostat drain bolt, 9 foot-pounds. Torque it to 9. Reinstall the basic bolt and Alright, as I found out from experience, the instructions said to remove this tube and put it down and drain it, but it was too hard to get out of the frame. So what I did was, all I did was remove the tube from down here, and then I'll just drain out the overflow tank from down here. It's kind of a mess, but it's a little bit of a mess, but I drained the overflow tank from down here. That's all. The drain bolt. I'm going to fill it full of water and flush it.
Only use good quality distilled water.
So I filled it full of water until it gets to the top. Then I'm going to start it and run it after the bubbles come out. Now as you run it, of course the level's going to go down. You have to add a little more.
Only use good quality distilled water.
Bubbles are coming out, see? Keep going until it warms up, and then we'll drain it again. It's hot, watch out. This is very hot. Oops. You notice that the water's a little cleaner. It's still a little blue. It's still a little green, not compared to the one that came out over here. Alright, now I need to flush it again another time. I redrained the overflow, and the water looks pretty clear. So we'll have to Water looks pretty good on the overflow. Noticed in the bottom of the drain pan there's some residual particles, evidently pieces of gasket or rubber inside the system that I don't know what they are, but you can see there's some debris inside the old coolant. As you can see, this is the second flush. The radiator fluid still looks a little bit blue, and we're going to repeat the process one more time. Now this is what I like to see. It's nice and clear. No blue left. None. Okay, so that's clean now. So that completes flushing the system. Okay, I'm all done now. And it's full right up to the top. Let me start it. Full right up to the top, and that's it. I'll put everything back together again. And the overflow tank is in between high and it's in between the high and the low mark. Very good. Yeah, I heated the bike up and drove it around till the fan came on and drove around, and I don't see any leakage at all in the thermostat area. It's clean. We don't see any leakage at all in the thermostat area. There, and I took it out and rode it and ran it for a while, and the antifreeze level is still right up to the top. Very good. So that completes my coolant change and test my cb500x, and levels all up. I drove it around for half an hour, got it really hot, fan came on. Yeah, that's why I left the cover off for a while. And I'll put this cover back on. Maybe I'll go out and test it a couple more times, and I'm satisfied that everything's fine. I'll put the covers back on and we'll be done.